Hey guys, good afternoon and welcome to another Drift Exhaust sound reveal. And this time it's gonna be another big bike. But before we start, let's give a minute of shout outs to people who are watching us. And in a little while, I'm gonna go do a walk around of this Yamaha XSR 700. But before that, we'll wait for people to join us and let's do a shout out. All right, shout out to JJ by Loses. Shout out to you, man. Ethan Yu, shout out to you, brother. Vincent Principe, shout out to you. Angelo Pascual, shout out to you. And yeah, it's gonna be another big boy exhaust. Tony Sadul Jr., shout out to you, man. Okay, magkano magpa-exhaust ng Vios Anjo? It's 25,000 if you want to get the full exhaust package. Marlon, glad you like the badge. So guys, I still have a lot of badges. If you've done a drift exhaust or if your car has a drift exhaust installed, you may avail of our drift exhaust badges. These are imported badges. So ang ganda tingnan, very social. Actually, I have one installed in this bike. Yan. Ganyan ang itsura niya. So if you guys wanna get your badges, if you've been a customer already, you can get your drift exhaust badges. All right, let's give shout out pa. Let's just do a minute of shout out so that we can start. Norwin Canova, shout out to you, man. Of course, brother Patrick Octavio, shout out. Kirby, okay, shout outs from Nueva Ecija. Naku, sobrang init dyan sa Nueva Ecija. Kay Nelly Acosta, ayos na ba yung daan sa Nueva Ecija? Dwayne Carcer, shout out to you, man. Willie Bakay Nieto, shout out. Oh, sa Nueva Ecija din. Grabe, yung dami taga Nueva Ecija na mahilig sa bikes and sa even cars. So, shout out kay Jamin kay Balios. Yan. Kay B-Boy Optina, shout out kay B-Boy from Davao del Norte. Grabe, Davao del Norte, umabot tayo dyan. Minsan sa Saudi pa at sa ibang part of the globe. Bro, magkano quote mo? Expander, cross, full exhaust. That's 25,000. CB650 kay Ethan Yu, that's 25,000 as well. And we've done a lot of that. Actually, there's another CB650 in the workshop right now. I'm gonna install a carbon fiber naman in that CB650, so medyo ibahin ko yung design. Alright, so Jolly Mika Bansag, shout out to you again. Jericho, brother Jericho, Ponce, shout out to you, man. Good morning. Alright, I think we've done a lot of shout outs already, and I'm really excited because this is the bike that we're gonna do a live sound reveal on. This is an XSR 700, right? So some call it a classic retro, others call it like a neo cafe. This bike was introduced last June of 2019. When you see bikes like this is what you call the naked bike. So the XSR 700 has 689cc in terms of displacement. It's got 77 horses with 68 Newton meter of torque. So it's got 6-speed manual transmission. This bike is really easy to handle because it's lightweight. In terms of weight, it's just around 186 kilograms, or that's 410 pounds. Again, it's easy to drive because it has smooth engine and very predictable throttle response. So if you're kind of newbie or kahit hindi newbie, if you just want to have a bike that's medyo relax siya, and you can also have someone ride at your back kasi ang ganda ng upuan, hindi manipis, then I guess this is the bike for you. So how much does this bike cost? I think this is around 479,000 if I'm not mistaken. So it rivals against CB650R ng Honda, ng GSX S750 ng Suzuki, Z650 ng Kawasaki, and even the CLX 700 ng CF Moto. And I've done an exhaust system on the CF Moto already. Okay, so what have we done with this bike? We've installed a full exhaust system. Yan siya. Alright, so we've installed headers and muffler. Now, what do you expect from the sound of this bike? This isn't your 4-cylinder bike, even 3-cylinder bike, diba? So, in terms of sound, there will be a huge difference between a 2-cylinder bike and a 4-cylinder bike. So, what was my goal in designing an exhaust system for this bike? My goal was to make it sound deep. Let's see from starting this how this bike is gonna sound like. So, Mel, I have here Mel who's gonna start the bike for us. So yan siya. So we're gonna do idle lang muna, idle lang. So from that idle, maririnig nyo, I don't know if you can using your cell phones, but if you're using a nice headpiece or headset or a Bluetooth speaker, you'll definitely hear the low rumble or the low tone coming from this exhaust. Yan, malalim siya, malalim. Malalim yung tunog. So Mel, pa-rev din konti. We're gonna start revving it. Alright. Happy New Year na rin kaagad, Mel. So, this one, ang ginawa natin, low tone. Very low tone. Very solid bass. It's not your typical tunog lata na bike. So the difference between like a 4-cylinder and a 2-cylinder is yung mga 4-cylinders, they're like a screamer, but this one, it has that deep tone, deep bass na sound, which is really nice. So ang gagawin natin, kasi it's gonna sound differently if it has load, meaning pagka umaandar na yung bike. So Mel, pa-drive around the area. Let's hear it while he's driving it around here. Grabe, it's a beast. It sounds like a beast. It sounds like a beast. This bike sounds like a beast, man. This bike. So, diba, iba yung tunog niya when he was driving it. You are gonna definitely feel the deep rumble sound. Ang ganda. All right. So, I hope you guys liked that another sound review na ginawa natin for the XSR 700. And again, thank you guys for watching. Bye.